All right, everybody. Let's get this party started with our first video this week, going over file uploads right up Main Street. All right, so what's the overall summary of file uploads? First off, this is basically a way of tricking an application to allow us to upload same or different file types that could allow us, the tester, either grant us the ability to run commands on the application or trigger a different response the application is not designed to allow. So that would mean being able to upload a PHP web shell or taking advantage of a file upload data to trigger a XSS, XXC, or SSRF, etc. Now, the content type response header may provide clues as to what type of a server that it thinks it has served. So if this header hasn't been explicitly set by the application code, it normally contains the result of the file extension, MIME type mapping, things of that nature. Now, we have two different ways of testing for file upload bugs. We can either upload a PHP file with executable code or manipulate an image file to trigger bugs such as XSS, XXC, and SSRF. Now, our main play area when it comes to file uploads is the content type in the content disposition section. This shows us like what the application actually allows, but it gives us a question of how can I break you? Like the content type we want to keep our eyes out for, the multi-form part data. So this is where like we have like an organized view of what we uploaded. The content disposition part tells us what part of the form is presented on the current line. So we would have one that would be a content disposition for the image name, one for the image description, and one from the form data. And this is interesting because we now have, just by trying to upload one image, we have 3 points of attack that we can test with. We can see if we can mess with the inputs of those, or the file reflection, to attempt to XSS on either of these 3 parts. We can try to manipulate the file type, the file extension type. Instead of like a JPG, maybe we can insert a null byte with PHP on the end of it and trick back into server into thinking we're uploading an image, but we're really uploading PHP code, things of that nature. Now, the main way websites validate file uploads is to check the MIME type to create let's say, a Debo style security blanket. Like I only accept one thing, and that's your mama's chain and that bike. That's 2 things I know, but moving on. All right, so the question that we have to ask as hackers is that really true that you only accept a MIME type of this, like a text/plain? Is that it? Can I put something? Maybe what happens if I change it up? What happens if I switch it? Maybe put something different in there. So these are the questions that we start to ask ourselves. So as I already mentioned, like what file type are you not telling me that you accept? So besides what you're actually showing me, so that would mean that we would be able to fuzz the file extension value and see what other file extensions that this application may allow. And can I change the MIME type? As we said, changing it from text plain to maybe application XML. Who knows? Maybe something can happen. Like can I alter the image data, name, description to trigger a potential exploit? Like when we went over again about the 3 areas to be able to test for XSS, and like checking like the input that see if there's reflection or anything like that. And here's basically saying, does this really accept PDF? So what if I change this to a null byte SVG and then just make this an image file? No. We have lots of ways to be able to test these things out and have multiple ways of places to play at. So these are the 3 main questions to ask that I'd ask when checking out file uploads. So without any further ado, let's go check out some party labs. Alright, so let's check out this lab that we're going to be doing, which is web shell upload via content type restriction bypass data. Oops, let's keep it moving. So this lab contains a vulnerable image file upload. It attempts to prevent users from uploading unexpected file types, but relies on checking user controllable input to verify this. So to solve the lab, we're going to upload a basic PHP web shell and use it to exfiltrate the contents of the file Home Carlos Secret. Submit this secret using the button provided in the lab banner. All right, cool. So first off, we're going to need to create a PHP file for this Carlos secret here. So over on our main page where we're going over this here, going to simply copy this PHP code, go back over to our lab, gonna highlight this area here, bring this bad boy over. Okay, and we're gonna change this to this here. All right, so let's go ahead and save it. All right, let's see. Naming the file here. Okay, so now we saved it as exploit.php. So you can log into your own account. You can log into your own account with those credentials, Wiener and Peter. So let's just go ahead and log in with that. All right, cool. So we have our avatar where we're going to be uploading our PHP file. Okay, so let's us find that. Okay. Okay, so we have this upload.php file right here. And actually, my dumb derriere never even put it in here. It's just I did, but I didn't turn my burp on. Yeah. Don't ask me where that sound came from. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to burp right here. Refresh. And so clean, clean, clean. Okay. Let's get our proxy, intercept that on. Okay. Gonna upload our PHP file again. Let's upload it and see what we caught. All right. So let's put this into the repeater here so we can safely test all this stuff. All right. So this is, okay, so here is the image file data here. Now let's see what happens if we try to just send this normal, right? Forbidden. Sorry. File type application octet stream is not allowed. Only image.jpg and image png are allowed. Okay, so it's not allowing me to upload this here because it's a PHP file and not an image. All right, so let's change some stuff around here. Let's change this type to what it's asking for. I'm gonna copy this here. Paste that right there. Let's try this again. All right. So the success. So by changing the content type per what we use the error message to say that, all right, we'll, instead of, because ours is originally our file looking at like a regular PHP file, let me change this to here. All right. So our file is now uploaded to avatar's exploit.php. So let's go over to target here, just get a regular old request. Send that over to the repeater right there. So let's go to avatars to see if we have to see what this shows us. Not found, okay. Let's go files. And now we have, bam, our answer. And my intercept is still on. Maybe I should turn that off. Yeah, I'll turn that off right there. All right, so let's go back and put our answer. Ta-da! solved our first lab here. Web shell upload via content type restriction bypass. Yes. All right. So that's gonna be our lab for Mondays. Again, like the file uploads, we're gonna be doing that every Monday. I'm gonna try to get into like a video a day, and doing back to doing the Map the app live streams on Sundays. So be on the lookout for those. So that was actually fun. Tomorrow I'm going to either tomorrow will be a let me show my schedule up here. Either tomorrow will be XSS Labs, or I might just wait it out a little bit and do like SSRF or Business Logic or something like that. But that's going to be my schedule for days I'm going to be doing videos and stuff. So if you're not subscribed or have notification bells on, so have those buttons smashed to stay updated for when these videos comes out. I am Shy Ronan. Y'all have yourself a great week, and I am out. Peace.